Well, we found him. I tell you what, we were hunting all over London. Couldn't find this man, but we found him.
On a park bench.
Yes. But he's here.
But we squashed like sardines. We were on the whole Victoria line. It was man, it's hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tino Troy from the great band called Praying Mantis. Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet
nice to see you again as well.
Hello,
son. We gave each other a hug.
Tino, thanks for spending some time with us today. What
Give us train fare. Yeah, I can claim that back on the expenses.
Okay, cool.
The old the lobster car.
The lobster car. Oh, no, it's all right. We're off to Bulgaria shortly.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to it?
Very much so.
Very much so.
Very much to be on tour with this man again.
Like our old family.
Yes.
I think it's going to be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Really looking forward to it.
What have you got planned as far as band's concerned and your set and all this kind of stuff? Are you going to be playing a cross-section of your material, or are you focusing on one particular album?
I'd say most definitely sort of like a cross-section of material, really. Some of the old, some of the new, some of the in-between stuff that Dennis was involved in, and maybe we can get together and have him on stage and do a little yeah. Be a bit of a free-for-all at the end, but free-for-all at the end, I suppose. But yeah, that's no change there, is there?
I mean, the history between you two guys, as far as Praying Mantis is concerned, goes back, what, 15, 20 years? Somewhere in that.
Yes.
I mean, I've seen some of the footage of your concerts in Japan. Absolutely amazing, you know, really. Huge audiences, big crowds, superb band, absolutely. You guys, since Dennis has left you guys have reformed and you're still producing new albums and things like that?
Yeah, still. But, well, we're not producing them ourselves at the moment. The last one was done by a guy called Andy Riley in the States. We did a lot of the stuff at home, recorded a lot of the stuff at home, guitars and that, and I had a makeshift vocal booth in my bedroom, and we did a lot of the guitars DI using guitar processors and stuff like that. And but we went to Atlanta to do the drums. We did live drums there. And a mate of mine who moved out there, and he's got this massive studio in the middle of nowhere, so we didn't have any distractions. Yes. I mean, the highlight of our 2 weeks there was going out to Walmart. And we're going across the aisles, going, woman. yeah. Oh, it's fun, yeah. But yes, so we're in the midst of writing another one. Don't know how we're going to play it yet, where we're going to record it, but it seems likely that we might go back to Atlanta to do most of it again. Yeah.
That's good. Have you been to Bulgaria before? Is this the first for you?
No, it's the first time. I mean, Dennis invited me last year. He mentioned it last year to me, and I thought, yeah, if it comes off, because I mean, a lot of times we get like offers of gigs and that, we thought, oh, brilliant, and then they turn out to be pie in the sky and nothing materialises. But when Dennis mentioned it, I said, okay, mate, all right, okay, I've heard it all before. But then you go, right, we want this, we want that. I'm going, oh, this is happening. Yeah. So, well, we're barring, sort of a disaster of any sort, then we're going.
It's hard because over in Bulgaria, all we've got is a couple of friends. We haven't got sort of business partners or companies there they're sort of like just friends of ours that are trying to negotiate with these companies to get sponsors, and it's out of our hands. Like when I phone Tino and I say we might go, and everyone's then all of a sudden the date changes, and then it's we can't do it then, and you can't do it then. And so that's the problem we've had. But luckily now we've got
because
we've got freedom.
We have 5 different guys in each band. It's like trying to keep 15 people.
Be careful. There's a camera following us.
From the back.
I think one of the interesting parts of the journey is probably going to be the flight.
Oh, definitely.
Why, who's flying it?
Definitely. I can tell you the last time we all flew together with about 5 bands was the Wacken Festival in Hamburg.
Yes.
And that was, what was that like?
Oh man, that was so fun.
We took the plane over. We did everything on the plane but fly it.
And the coach on the way from the airport as well.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, that time I did the Spider-Man thing, hung upside down and walked around the luggage rack from one side.
Yeah. So this is going to be a similar sort of trip. Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, some of our best photographs were on the planes on the way to Japan.
Definitely.
As far as the future of praying mantis is concerned, where do you see you guys going after the show in Bulgaria?
After the show in Bulgaria, well, there's a few things in the pipeline, and not to mention, I've already mentioned the new album where we'll be concentrating on writing that. But in the meantime, we've also just got on the verge of releasing, just through our own strength, we haven't got a record label behind it, is an EP called Metamorphosis, which is a collection of 30th anniversary songs from yesteryear. We re-recorded them with a new lineup. And they're all the stuff from the 80s, like Time Tells No Lies. There's 3 songs. There's Children of the Earth, Panic in the Streets, and and then we've got Praying Mantis, which we've re-released, which is the first single before the album came out. We've got Captured City, and Lovers to the Grave as well. That's the other one from the new album. So we're on the verge of releasing that, and the Japanese were quite interested in doing a tour related to that, to that era again, as it's the 30-year anniversary. So we might be going there by the end of the year. But we heard some devastating news today about the earthquake there, and things could change. But it'll be rough, and our hearts go out to all the people we've done.
Yeah.
We've had some great times there, haven't we?
Well, before you arrived, we were just saying how many friends Mantis had in Japan, and we said, that we hope that they're all safe, and there's, and let's hope they're okay.
They're okay, Well, it's been an absolute honour to sit and talk to you and to get this together again after so many years. Back on the same boat.
We'll go
back on tour again. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
And then when we come back, we've got the Cambridge Rock Festival.
Yes. Cambridge Rock Festival.
Another festival.
That'll be pouring down with rain.
Get our Wellington boots out. We'll be off the beach from Bulgaria, straight to the fields of Cambridge.
Mind yourself, son.
Look out. This is great. This is getting crazy now. But we said, we'll once we've come back from Bulgaria, we're gonna come back and see that there's monsters all around me. When we get back from Bulgaria, we're going to come back and tell the viewers of Guitarist TV how it went. That's if we get back. That's if we get back.
If we get back.
If we get back.
Well, that's it for us. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Well, good to meet you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.